now, and the train is a-rolling. Here we go, here we go! Wow! Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Schnitzel cakes, schnitzel cakes, schnitzel cakes. What are y'all doing out there? Welcome to the Shlicketty cast. Wow, wow, we are at episode 88. 88. I can't even tell you how not a big deal that is. But it's kind of fun for us. It's cool. It's cool. You hung in there for a while. If you haven't checked an old episode, you might want to do it because they stink. And it's great to see how we've evolved over the years. But speaking of evolution, guess what? My buddy Mike, he evolved. Look at him. Here he comes. Oh, wow. There I am. Wow.
Making an appearance here on F88. It's nice to see y'all. Welcome back. Welcome to Shlicketty cast. It's time to hang out and chat about some stuffs and things.
Some things.
Yep. Right now we are gripped in a winter blast of dropping the snows on us.
Yep, and it's it's survival.
Yeah.
It's like I got the parka out. I'm like scraping. Remember how? Okay, here's a little bit of story for you. You heard me. I'm always bitching about the car. I had the dead battery. Remember the dead battery? I had AAA came.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Well, no.
3 weeks ago?
No, it was long. Actually, they checked the date on that. It was December 13th.
It's less than a month ago.
Yeah, a month. Right.
Yeah, a month.
So I got there. I got the other day. I come out for I'll go to work. It's really windy, but it wasn't cold out. But it was just starting to get cold, but windy is a son bitch. So I get out there 8 a.m. and nothing's happening. Dead as a doornail. Not even a not. Usually when your battery's dead, you might get a little bit of.
Usually, like the air vent will come on.
Yeah, or you'll see a red light and it'll dim.
You get a light,
Something will
get
happen.
The ding in.
Zero. We're talking, boom, like lightning struck it.
See,
again.
That to me is a disconnected battery.
Well,
so for those, generally what I'll do is pop the hood and then just try and twist the terminals, the clamps on the battery terminals. If it's like loose or off a little bit or something like that.
I wonder that. So here's the thing. I was like, shit. So AAA came and they hooked me up, and they okay. Well, they put it on the tester and they're all like, hey, wow, your battery is kind of half power here, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Is it your starter? I didn't. So the guy's running. He goes, let me get out my car. The guy's car buff. He's like, I got a computer. Yeah, put it on his laptop computer. Yeah, let's hook it up. Huh. Well, your alternator's running fine. Everything's charging good. He's running through the test, starting things, turning things on and off. Everything's checking out pretty good. Huh. So you're right. I think you're right with the terminal. I wonder if it's like, and here's the correlation between this episode and the last episode. Extreme wind. It's the only common thread, and it was a little cold, but it wasn't like blizzard like now.
It got super gusty a couple days ago.
Yeah, it was like, you lose your wig out there.
Speaking of which, I got a little story for you about the wind from a couple of days ago.
All right, give me a wind story.
But there may be something to it. It seems very unlikely.
Did all the birds get killed?
No, well, I haven't seen birds in a while around here.
No, doesn't Trump want to ban the wind turbines because they kill the birds? Yeah, okay.
Don't get me started.
All right.
So I get home the other day, and I've got this overhang outside my garage.
Right, I remember that. Yeah, it's like a smoking lounge.
It's like a little seating area or something like that. And it's got these like aluminum siding parts on the bottom side of it.
Yeah, you look it up at it, you could see like.
Yeah, the rafter beams and stuff like that.
They're like metal rafter beams.
Because one of these metal things had like fallen down or something like that. It was like that when I bought it. Well, I come home the other day, like 3 or 4 of them are hanging off because of the wind.
Oh.
I'm like, oh shit. So I actually had to go drive over to, the nearest Value Home Center, get a way overpriced, like a little packet of screws was like $5.
Really?
Like 20 screws was like $5.
Like rivet screws, or screws with washers, and the little hex thing and the washers.
So I got, I needed sort of a combo screw because I needed it to be self-tapping to go through the aluminum, but I wanted it to be a wood screw, so it's got a nice wide,
Right.
wide
Okay,
screw
yeah,
to
but
bite
you
into the
got to
wood.
have the spiral on there, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So I finally found it, but instead of getting a little pre-packaged guy for like $5, I just went to the drawers, found the ones I was looking for, the size, diameter I was looking for, because I used to work at Value Home Centers. I used to do this all day. So I got like I don't know, like 16 of them, and they were like 18 cents a piece. So
That's what you pay.
yeah. So not too bad. Rather than like
You fixed it? You have a drill and shit, right? You
Yeah.
got tools.
Yep.
You got tools.
Yep. So I got my step ladder, got up there. Hardest part was once you push the stuff back up there on the roof.
Yeah.
Where's the wood to anchor it into?
Oh.
I'm pushing up against it. I'm like, oh, that feels solid. Just goes through 2 pieces of aluminum overlapping.
Yeah.
It misses the wood, so it doesn't get anchored. That was frustrating.
Yeah.
That took a while to actually find places to get it, but got it all buttoned up and everything. But yeah, man, another couple of gusts that would have taken it all down, because it's like they're overlapping. So like one's sitting on the other. So once one comes down, they all start coming. Ugh.
Fucking A.
Yeah. And my garbage cans are like willy-nilly all over the place.
Oh yeah. Day after. Well, tonight's my garbage, but tomorrow it'll be like driving around my neighborhood. Man, you got to go around garbage cans.
Oh
and
yeah.
boxes.
Yeah.
It's like an obstacle course.
It was like that in my neighborhood too, in the morning even, because it was like, I saw like 3 or 4 smashed up, hit by cars garbage cans from in front of neighbors' houses and stuff like that.
I'd be afraid to hit. I mean, that could mess up your car. You know, they're pretty solid. And
Some of them are.
Yeah.
A lot of them are really thin and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's a blizzard out there. I mean, if you live in the northwest Pennsylvania area, if you're at Buffalo, Syracuse, Erie, we're on Lake Erie again, if you didn't know, look at the map. But yeah, we're freezing up here. We're dying. We're dying, man.
That Max Velocity guy that has that Weather Channel on YouTube, he shows the radars and stuff. It's hitting a big chunk of the country.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the whole coming down from the old Canada.
It's from like Minnesota through Michigan, all down to us, going up into the eastern seaboard, New England. Yeah.
Because it looks pretty brutally cold in Minnesota. You're seeing all the protests going on. But they're freezing their nuts off up there. Standing out there.
You know what I was watching last night? I came across on YouTube like a live feed of people out in the streets protesting the ice.
Oh, live feed. Where was the camera? Would you say? Was it like a city feed, or is it more like a private person, like maybe lived in a 3rd floor apartment and was just running a live feed?
No, it's these guys that have a YouTube channel where they do news sort of stuff, and they're linked up with some other newsy outlets there on the internet.
Oh, I see.
And so these guys are local. So it's one guy who sort of has a mic and he's like on camera, and then you got the camera guy. So I think it was just the 2 of them. But they're out there with all like the protesty people and stuff like that, and it's like you're there.
Wow.
And I was watching it on my phone, and it was just rolling live for like hours.
Wow, that'd be fun to have it on in the background, kind of.
Yeah, I had it on my phone, and it's sort of like it puts you there, and you're like, wow, and you sort of get the chaosness of it, where like they're just standing there, and then all of a sudden, flashbang grenades are like shooting right at them, like ricocheting off people. It's like nuts.
Yeah.
There's this one dude that's like right in front of the camera. He's just sort of standing there facing the other way. They shoot a couple flashbangs, and one comes right in. The dude turns around. It skims right off his jacket, and then goes blows up over there. It's nuts.
So how big is a flashbang? Would you say it was about like an M80? You know how loud and how like an M80 going off near you is like it'll jar you.
I actually don't. I've actually never had any experience with an M80.
Oh no. Oh yeah, we would blow them. Yeah, I used to blow them off young.
Yeah, I know they were always sort of around, but I really never had any experience with them.
Yeah. I've never blown it. Like they always say, well, because an 8, it was like 1/8 of a stick of dynamite.
Wow.
1/8. So an M80, I think was that. So 8 and so half that. And when you do the math, if you had 8 M80s go off at once, that's equal to a stick of dynamite. But I've never felt a stick of dynamite go off. I've never been in the vicinity with a stick of dynamite.
Any of this sort of explosion stuff, all I can do is defer to Mythbusters. Mythbusters was doing the testing and experimenting. They had the guy from the ATF always out there at that quarry that they were at.
But you never in person, though. You don't remember, never been a boom.
No, huh?
Explosions in person, because there's something to be said about that when you could feel it. Like once we were on the greens on fireworks, and when they were going boosh, and they're blowing them off right, like literally like 30 feet away.
Well, those are just the launch charges.
Yeah, but you could feel the, you could just feel it in your chest. You could just, or when we used to go to old 80s rock concerts, like I remember a couple of them having flash pots. You ever go to a concert when the flash pots go off?
Back in the day.
Boom. They would, you could feel it through the.
Well, that's the shockwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing MythBusters was always talking about, was like the sort of shockwave and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because the shockwave would actually really mess people up. You see in movies and stuff, it's like some dude's running, there's explosions like right here, and it just misses them. Your guts would be liquidated. You're dead from that shockwave.
Yeah, or at least you'd poop your pants at very least.
No, the shockwave will mess you up. That was one of the things they were testing. I think it was like that episode where they were shooting fish in a barrel.
Literally shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, because they had I don't know if they had actual fish or something replicating fish, but they had it in the barrel. They just stuck a shotgun in it and shot it, and it's the shockwave just kills them all.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so easy to shoot fish in a barrel, because you shoot once, boom, they're all dead. Then you just scoop them out.
Yeah. Because it's the shockwave stuff. Yeah.
I always thought fish in a barrel was just because you got a small area to.
Right.
But you're right. Yeah, one shot kills them, and then you're fish in a barrel. That's the easy part.
Yeah. And the other thing MythBusters was always saying about the explosives is like everything you see in the movies, the big fireballs and everything.
Yeah.
That's gasoline.
Oh.
Gasoline makes big orange fireballs.
Yeah.
Actual explosives, high explosives, there's very little, bright orange, flaming mushroom cloud.
No, yeah. When they you see them blow up like they're gonna blow up something in the dirt.
Do you remember
it's just dirt. There's no
when they were testing the myth about you got a concrete mixer and it's got concrete stuck to the inside, and they were saying you could throw like an M80 or a stick of dynamite in there and it would, shake it enough to flake all that concrete off so you don't have to chip it off.
Oh yeah.
And so then they maxed it up to full size. The cement mixer vaporized.
Wow.
It was like it was there, and that was where you could see the shock wave, and it was just like bam. And the high explosives are really fast. So it's like there, and then it's like bam, and it's gone. There's like almost nothing left.
Yeah, where does it go?
Way far away.
Yeah.
Like I think the biggest chunk was like a chunk of like the thing the tire hooks to and part of the axle.
Wow.
It was just shrapnel.
It is
everywhere.
fascinating. It is fascinating.
Yeah. So anytime I just default to the MythBusters stuff because they did so many experiments with explosives and that sort of stuff. And
I remember once I was in like probably 8th grade, 9th grade, and me and my friends we were in the bathroom, and
at school
at J.S. Wilson, and they put an M80 in the toilet.
Oh shit! Really?
But that was one. I was outside the stall. They were in the stall, all laughing, and the wick stayed lit through the water.
That's crazy.
And it was you hear. And it was this weirdest noise you've ever heard. It was weird, ghostly.
Was it just in the toilet, or did they?
They flushed it. It went
flushed
down.
It? Holy shit!
And you could hear the pipes just. And it was the weirdest tone, ghostliest tone I've ever heard in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
What grade were you in?
8th.
So I would have been 7th.
Yeah. It's J.S. Wilson.
Which bathroom? Do you remember?
No. It's just the bathroom. It was an older looking bathroom. I remember being green. It had the green tiles, the old 80s.
They all were.
Yeah, they all had the 70s.
Those are the old 60s
tiles,
ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Like was it the bathrooms over by the gymnasium that were rarely used?
I don't even remember. I was just kind of there. They were doing it, It was Kyle and them guys. They did it. I didn't do it. But I was participating. I would have got in trouble for being there.
Oh my God, we got in trouble for everything back in school.
Yeah, I would have got the old spanking. Explosives are a big deal.
Big deal.
Especially in the 80s.
Yeah.
You couldn't, even a firecracker would land you in hot water in school.
They would literally call the police.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because they didn't even like us having lighters.
No.
I remember having to throw my lighters out. In fact, they caught me with cigarettes once, and I had to throw my lighter out, but I didn't have to throw the cigarettes out.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't like the lighter.
Because I remember if you got caught smoking, you got 3 days of suspension. If you had cigarettes, you got 1 day suspension. Because I was suspended a lot my senior year, mostly because of Shlicketty, because I'd go pick him up for school and he was never ready.
Yeah, being late, and I actually liked detention though. I was cool with it.
No, suspension.
Oh, suspension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just staying after school for an hour, which was annoying, but I had a beater car, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, goes with the territory.
Yeah.
But yes, suspension. Yeah, to be down in the basement in suspension. Yeah, you had to eyes forward and sit at the desk, and you had to do homework.
Well, that was actually, if you remember, that was when you and I got into reading books.
Yeah, I didn't mind it too much because my art teachers would give me art projects,
right? And
if I ran out of art projects, then I'd pull out the book.
Yeah, because I remember getting into suspension there in high school, and I remember talking with you, and it was like, because I got all my work done real quick in school because I just didn't want to be bothered with it or whatever. And I was like, I'd rather sit there and watch movies.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, you can't watch movies, and so we kind of figured out, well, books. So that's when I started reading a lot of the Stephen King books. Yeah. I went up and raided underneath my parents'
you
bed.
always had a novel. You always had a fat paperback of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I remember getting because my parents had paperback books everywhere. So I remember going up under my dad's bed and getting Skeleton Crew by Stephen King and Different Seasons, which had the body that became Stand By Me and all that sort of shit.
You had a ball, yeah. You always were up on those.
And The Talisman, that one that he wrote.
And
with
since it was
Peter
the
Straub.
80s, the ones that were popular, my parents would see, or I'd walk into you'd walk into a bookstore and there'd be a thing, a whole display of there's Stephen King, all the Stephen King books. So I would know what was hip. In the 80s, you knew, it was like records. You knew what was out.
Well, it was the thing. It was that homogenized culture at the time. We were all watching the same things.
Yeah.
Like there were only so many books released every year. There were only so many movies.
Yeah.
It was all the same, 3 channels, up until 80, 81, when we got cable or whatever, or late 70s,
But the average, soccer mom or dad, they all had the same books.
That's why going to the mall was literally like the internet. We'd go up to the mall and just see what's available. Going to the mall was like perusing Amazon.
Yeah, it was a live action, catalog. You're right. Yeah, like going to okay, we're gonna go to McCrory's. We're gonna look at albums, and then you're looking at things. We were even in the craft section. I'd be like, oh,
everything.
That's a cool little craft toy. Oh, that's a cool little knife. Oh, that's a cool little
everything. We're just poking around, seeing
we
what's
just
there.
went aisle to aisle. We just look. Hey, look at this. This is cool.
Remember there was that weird pipe and cigar store down over there by Dahlkemper's?
Yeah, it had a big wooden Indian out front.
Yeah, and then we found out that they had knives and stuff.
Yes.
They're butterfly knives and
Yeah, and the buck knives and the Bowie knives,
right?
Because Bowie knives were big when we were kids because the Rambo made them popular, but we always wanted one of those. And the kind that would, the pommel would unscrew and it would you could put stuff in the pommel.
That's actually not a Bowie knife. That's more like a K-bar, like a marine knife.
Yeah.
But the Bowie knives are bigger.
Yeah, those are scary.
Yeah, they're crazy. There's actually a store up at the mall right now.
What?
There's a store up at the mall right now that's one of these, it's almost like a low-end Spencer's. They've got knives and stuff up the yin-yang. I was shocked. I was like, these are all just weapons.
Yeah, knives aren't really a big deal nowadays. You know what I mean? They were kind of a big, we all liked knives and we all wanted knives and we all had our little foldy pocket knife. And maybe one of the crew would get their hands on a butterfly knife, but it wouldn't last long before it was confiscated.
Yeah, I had a butterfly knife that I ended up with somewhere.
Your brother was pretty good at flipping one around.
I was pretty good with it too, but I don't know whatever happened to the one that I had.
Yeah, like I said, I think our parents confiscated them. After a while, you probably just took it one too many times, on vacation. Your parents were like, they don't need this. Oh.
I remember there was one that was wooden handle with brass, and then there was another one that was metal, but it had holes drilled in it, to reduce the weight.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I always liked those little tiny ones. They were the foldy knives, little tiny. I always liked them small. Because they didn't take up a lot of space.
It's like a pen knife.
Yeah, but they're flat, and you could put them in a little watch pocket in your jeans.
It's like a pen knife for. Remember when we were kids and you watched like Adam 12 or Emergency 51, and dude, I could perform an emergency tracheotomy at any time. I saw that so many times in TV shows. Yeah, you know, they take the penknife, they take like a ballpoint pen, take it apart so you get the hollow tube. They take the penknife, they cut right below the Adam's apple.
Well, that's one for Mythbusters. Can you really do a tracheotomy with a pen? I could ask my girlfriend that. She's a nurse. She'll know. She's done that kind of shit. She'll know.
I'm sure.
Yeah, she'll know if like, no, you can't.
And I just saw it on. Yeah, ask her. I'm curious.
That would be.
Because I just saw it recently in like a movie or TV show or something like that. It's one of those things where like somebody like punched somebody in the throat and then they're like, and they can't breathe or something like that. And then he like grabs some little knife and like pops a hole in his throat, sticks a straw in there, and he's like, he'll be okay till the ambulance shows up.
Oh God.
Oh, you know what? I think it was that Playdate movie.
Really?
With Kevin James and that Alan Richardson, who's Reacher.
Oh yeah, he's fun.
Yeah, I think it was in that movie. That movie's kind of wild.
Huh. Yeah, I remember texting you. You said you were watching it.
Yeah, because it's like Kevin James, and he's like, oh, the kids want to play date, and he's like, with the dad. But the dad's like, Alan Richardson, and just, it's like, he's like, oh, they're trying to kill us. Who's trying to kill us? What? And then it's a car chase, and he's driving like a secret agent, and he's like, who are you?
Kevin James is always fun in movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of movies, hey, by the way, if you haven't watched it, Shlicketty Review Cast, it's on the channel. We got a new one coming up this week. This week we got episode 26 with deep cover, but I just want to throw it out there a little early this time. We usually do it at the end, but if you see, you got our Shlicketty Do episodes with us, and it's also us, but it's Shlicketty Review, which is our sister pod.
Yeah, which on these, the Do-Cast, we usually do like about an hour and a half or so, chatting about this or that, hour and a half. But the Review Cast, we keep it short. It's like 15, 20, 25 minutes. We don't go deep in breaking down the movie.
And we don't spoil a lot either. We try not to spoil because there's nothing worse than being spoiled. We will tell you also, it's good to watch ours beforehand maybe, because we'll tell you if the spoiler or if the trailer stinks.
Yeah.
Because I think people got to know when not to watch a trailer, and it's okay to watch a trailer.
Yeah. Sometimes the trailer either gives you too much information, or sometimes the trailer makes it seem like it's this kind of movie when it's really not.
Right. Roofman, it was a great example. We thought it was going to be totally different, and then all of a sudden you get it, you go, oh, okay, yeah.
And even
trailer didn't sell it.
And even like Metal Lords.
Yeah, Metal Lords too. Yeah.
I thought Metal Lords was going to be like a wacky comedy and stuff. It wasn't.
Yeah, no, it had a little of everything.
Yeah, it had some funny parts. It was sort of well done, but it wasn't the sort of.
I thought it was going to be more School of Rocky, but it really wasn't. It was kind of like the middle ground between Superbad and School of Rock, but it's kind of there, but in a metal theme.
Yeah, a little more heartfelt, But like I said, it wasn't like raunchy. There wasn't hardly any like, drugging, drinking, a little bit here and there, but. Not like it was an issue.
Not goofy, and it wasn't the old goofy, even though they're gearing up for a battle of the bands, how many things they go, okay, we're gearing up for the battle of the bands, and the battle of the bands is super hokey. This one was actually kind of the way it goes down.
Yeah.
It actually had some realism to it.
In some ways, yeah. In some ways, it was completely unrealistic.
You're right. Yeah. But it was a good adaptation. I felt satisfied. I didn't feel like, as a musician or a kid who went to high school as a musician, I didn't feel like I was getting ramrodded here. It was good enough. Good enough to make me go, that was kind of close.
Yeah. But the point is, so check out the Shlicketty Review Cast. We don't get as many views on that, but it's fun, it's quick, it's in, it's out. We either try and bring you some sort of movie that sort of been out for a while, but sort of flew under the radar. Most people may have missed or something like that.
Yeah.
Something that doesn't get its fair shake for some reason, or just something that's new and grabbed our attention.
Yeah, I always like to say because I don't know about you guys. Mike does this. I do this. I think I spend more time trying to figure out what to watch than watching.
It is so annoying.
Whenever I go to HBO or actually Netflix. Netflix is a prime example.
Yeah.
I could put 101 things in the old plus line, but
in your list,
I never get around to watching them.
Yeah. I'm trying to be better about that. You know what the thing is? I end up getting sucked into more these days the series than the movies.
I do too. I prefer series because it unfolds.
There's
better.
a lot. There can be a lot better character development and diving into things.
I feel like the writers and directors prefer that too. Unless some you got to watch, because some series will have like a different director per episode. So sometimes it might take on a different timbre or feel.
Timbre.
I always say timbre.
It's spelled timbre, but it's pronounced timbre. When I was in music school, they said that's how you can tell a real musician from one who's not.
Really?
Yes, you're a real musician, so please say timbre.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't think I would go, timbre, you know.
The timbre is like the acoustic quality of something.
Yeah.
It's spelled timber, but on a R-E instead of E-R. It's not the tree falling. It's T-I-M-B-R-E.
Timberine.
Exactly. The Timberine Jamboree.
Hey, Mr. Timberine Man.
Tambourine Jamboree.
Yeah, so, all right, so that's cool. Oh, what else was I going to tell you? So, I had a rant. What did I do today? Let's see. So
You went to the dentist.
Oh, jaw's hurting right now, too, yeah. I'm a little sore. Got a cleaning. Yeah, you got to get those teeth clean, guys. Let's go. And here's the funny thing. Two things that happen to me every time. The dentist is one person you can lie to, and it's okay.
What?
Do you lie to your dentist? I lie to my dentist.
I mean, honestly, I haven't been in a while. I need to go. But generally, I'm pretty good with the dentist because it's usually not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
You get in.
My main dentist, the lady cleans it, and then he comes in,
Right.
taps you on your shoulder, goes, "Hey, Chief, how you doing?" Calls you Chief, calls you Big Guy. How you doing? How you doing, Big Guy? And then he goes, lifts your tongue, looks around, and goes, "See you later, pal."
Yeah, that's the way they do it these days. Like last time I was regularly going in for dental stuff, the doctor only looked at me once, and then after that, I was just dealing with the what do they
The
call
nurse practitioner, or
that does the cleanings. What do they call it? The dental hygienist.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good, so I was
this
just
lady today
working with her all the time.
she worked extra slow and just really got in. Good cleaning, I'm fine with it, but I'm a little sore on the jaw. I feel like somebody clocked me.
Really.
Got down in there. But I think down in there's good.
I always just say to my dental hygienist, I'm like, just promise me you won't slip and stab me in the gums with the pokey thing.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you promise me that that's not going to happen, I'll be relaxed and compliant, whatever you want.
Yeah, they don't. I haven't had that since a long time.
I had it happen one time, and it put me so much on edge that I was just like white knuckling it the whole time. So, but since then, since I've been telling that to dental hygienists, they've all been great with it.
Yeah. Since 2000, I think dentistry's come a long way. Now, when I was in the 70s and 80s as a kid, I have trauma from that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, just from that hitting you and yelling and screaming. I had, when I was, here's a backstory. Here's a funny. I used to have, when I was like going through the 70s, our family dentist was this guy, and guess what his name was? His last name was Pycooch.
Wow.
Yeah, Marius Pycooch. And he was like an old Israeli guy.
Wow.
Yeah, and he was grumpy. And I have crooked teeth, you could see that. But they were crooked when I was a kid. And then by the time I got to about 18, 19, last time I went there, he was like, "Your teeth, I take them all out. Those fronts, they gotta go. They're rotten." And I'm like,
wow.
No, they're not. Because my teeth, and then he'd like open up, and then he'd start, he'd do his cleaning and trying to do his thing. And you know how instinctively your tongue would move towards a thing, or you forget and you close your mouth a little bit. The lady today was all nice. She'd be like, "Oh, can you open up, Aaron? You mind open, tongue. She'd just say open her tongue. Oh, that's right. Now this Pycooch guy he'd literally slap you on the face. Come on. It was almost abusive.
Wow.
Yeah. And through the years, my dad used to have all kinds of teeth problems. This guy stunk.
Wow.
Yeah, Pycooch. And Mr. Pycooch, so I had trauma from being 7 years old up to about 19 years old. Then I never went to a dentist probably from when I lived with you, probably about how old were we then? About 20-something?
26, 27.
Yeah, from then, pre that is when I went last. I didn't go there till probably I was 40. Good, and then I needed some help till I got insurance.
Yeah.
But this guy I got now, He's a master. And modern dentistry now is so tight and so electronic and so cool. It's not like all these chisels and drills, you know. I mean, yeah, they're drills, but they're just so much more accurate and so much more quieter. And they're just lighter hands, and people are more pleasant. It's cleaner.
Yeah.
But man, it was so third world back when I was a kid. No wonder kids are traumatized, you know.
Yeah.
But I lied to my dentist today.
About what?
She goes, well, the hygienist. She goes, wow, looks pretty good. Okay, we got a little build up back there. We're getting. She goes, you've been flossing. That's good. Keep flossing. I'm like, you darn tootin' I do. She goes, how many times a day you brush? You know, and I do two, religiously two.
Yeah.
You know, I do the one in the morning in the shower. I take my good old time in the shower and wake up and enjoy it. Make a mess in the shower. And then I do the one before bed. Everything else I don't do. I don't floss either. She thought I was flossing.
Well, but I mean, you went really gung-ho with it. What was it, last year or whatever?
Yeah.
When they were like, oh, you got to have a deep cleaning on your teeth.
They were about
which
to
is
rate
like
me for a deep
surgery.
cleaning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, she goes, oh, your gum's looking pretty all right. Yeah. I go, yeah, I didn't get around to the deep cleaning. And the lady was like, deep cleaning, huh?
Right?
Yeah, I don't need a deep cleaning.
No.
Fuck off.
No, because you mentioned it, and we looked it up online, and we're like, this is like minor surgery, and it was like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, they wanted to charge me $4,000 for this.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do this. And then come to find out, next time I go back, my dentist is like, teeth look pretty good. Deep cleaning's help. Good here, buddy.
Yeah, he thought you got it done.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck that. Yeah, so bottom line, you know, this upselling bullshit is upsell.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of it.
It's like the car mechanic saying
It
you
is.
need a new Johnson rod.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but I like that. Yeah. So I went to the dentist. So whenever I leave the dentist, here's what I do. I only go twice a year, but you know, 3 times a year sometimes, but twice a year. So I'm leaving today. I always stop because I want to check in. I pick a fast food place that I haven't had for a while, and I go, you know what? Haven't had that for a while. Let's do it. Well, today I drove by the Burger King. Because know how the Burger King smells wonderful. It goes in through your car vents, and all of a sudden you're like, flame broiled.
Or that Chick-fil-A over at the Yorktown Plaza.
Oh,
you come out from dropping something off at the UPS store or getting something from the Spirit store.
It's good eatings. Yeah, Chick-fil-A's quality.
You know, I will say,
I like the minimal. I like the fact they don't have a lot to choose from.
I went and I tried out some of their breakfasty stuff a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
It was on a Saturday, because sometimes I get a hankering for some Chick-fil-A, but it's always on a Sunday morning.
Oh, well, they're never open on Sunday.
That's the whole thing. So
churchy.
It was a Saturday morning, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go check out some of their breakfast foods.
Yeah.
Because you know the coating stuff they have on the chicken's pretty tasty. You know.
Yeah.
So I went and I got a couple of little breakfast sandwich things. I've been on like a spicy chicken thing lately, you know.
Yeah.
So I got a little spicy chicken biscuit or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what? All of it was like meh.
Because it's a little dry. The biscuit's dry.
It wasn't
I don't like
that
the
good.
biscuit.
Yeah, it wasn't all that good.
No.
It wasn't all that. I mean, it was kind of spendy, but it really wasn't worth it.
Yeah, and coupons are to be had. I have a pet peeve. McDonald's fucked me the last time. I drove away from a McDonald's about a month ago. You pull up, and you can't see the menu until you pull up, and they go, "Can I help you, sir?" And there's the menu.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I need the menu sooner while I'm waiting in line to figure this shit out.
Can I just tell you that's a here thing?
Is it?
Yeah. That's a bullshitty little Erie where they haven't upgraded any of these places since 1979.
They all look the same since you left.
Because out in Phoenix, a lot of those places, especially in the high volume areas, they've got the board so that when the person in front of you is at the ordering window with the board, you're behind them. There's another board here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It has to be there. Yeah, these places, I drove away from McDonald's because they didn't have that. And then it's a digital board where they'll show the main menu. Half of it's going to be like a giant picture of like, a giant Mountain Dew and a fries and a thing.
Frosty
and a
Coke.
Kid meal. And then they have the stuff listed over here and then it switches.
Yeah.
And it keeps doing this and it's like, I can't focus.
Yeah.
And they're not even showing the value menu because they don't want you getting on the value menu.
No, they're always pushing the sodas and the fries because the markups.
Meals.
No, but the markups on the sodas and the fries. The sodas cost them like 20 cents. They sell it for like almost $4.
Yeah. It's gross.
Crazy. Even the fries. Fries used to be like $1.99 for a large fries. Now it's like $4 or $5 for stupid fries, and it's never as much as you think you're going to get.
No. I don't even buy fries. I haven't bought fries in a while.
Well, no, yeah.
McDonald's I pulled away. I got mad at them. But today I went to Burger King. All right. Now I told you about a month ago when I pulled away from McDonald's, I went to Burger King, and this Burger King stunk. I was like, all right, value menu, I'm on you. I'm going to go cheap. I thought I was going cheap. I get a rodeo burger.
Rodeo burger? What's that, with the onion rings on top or something?
Well, I didn't know. I was like, I'm in the value menu. Okay, give me a rodeo burger, give me a double cheeseburger, and give me well, not McChicken, but whatever their cheap chicken sandwich is. So I had all three of those because I was going to try them. The bill was literally like $12.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is crazy. This is supposed to be a value menu. So I get the rodeo burger was a salty ass, gross ass, slimy, it was just gross. It had an onion ring on it. Onion ring fell right on my car seat. Then I eat the thing, it's salty. The double cheeseburger was salty and the buns were all cakey and just stale. Mm-hmm. And then I get to the chicken sandwich, and the chicken sandwich was the thing we bitched about. Shredded lettuce falls on your lap. Fuck off. I was super heated.
Oh, and then they put like mayo on something?
Oh, yeah. My chicken sandwich was literally caked with a wad. If you were to do a mini chicken sandwich like that, you'd just smear it with a butter knife, right? This had a fucking dollop that was probably as bigger than the patty.
Gross.
And when that lettuce fell off, half the dollop went with it, and there was still too much. Ugh. It was just gross.
Gross.
Yeah, mayonnaise, and it was all salty, and it was terrible. I was like, and they were rude about it. And I'm like, I'm done with Burger King. Well, today, after I'm like, okay, I'm going to a different Burger King. Well, these guys were at least, hello, sir, how you doing today? They're nice. I'm like, all right, they're nice, smelling good. Today I got, what did I get? I got a standard old school Whopper Jr. Let's go with the Whopper Jr. because I remember the Whopper Jr. being better than the Whopper because of size, It's a little more contained. It's not going to end up on your lap.
I've never eaten a Whopper.
Oh. Well, came out, I got the Whopper Jr. and then I was like, oh, they got a $2.99 for 6 nuggets thing, or for 8 nuggets.
For $1.99?
No, $2.99 for 8 nuggets. Pretty good special. I'm like, all right, give me a Whopper Jr., give me those nuggets, I'm out of here. So pull up, Charlie, here we go, I get it. The Whopper Jr. is giant shreds of lettuce, shreds of onions on it.
Oh, like those purple onions?
Yeah, the circle, the spirals, they're hanging on. It was very oniony.
Yikes.
And once again, the bread was a sesame seed bun, stale as fuck. Stale.
Curve.
Yes. And salty. But, I was like, all right, this onion's too much. This is gross, whatever. I muscled through it. Salty. I hate it. Hated this Whopper Jr. Wasn't as good as I remembered it. Mm-hmm. Here's where I got really angry. Give me the nuggets. Give me some ranch, Charlie. Well, the ranch comes out. You reach in the bag. Okay, there's my little square of ranch. And I noticed.
Oh, you mean like the little square tub?
Yeah, the little tub.
Oh, okay.
A little tub of ranch. Instead of it saying Burger King on it, it says Hidden Valley.
Right.
They're going in cahoots with the Hidden Valley people.
Well, they're getting the official branded stuff.
Yeah, well, it's not as good as you think.
I don't eat ranch, so.
Oh, you don't? Okay. Well, this was like salad dressing ranch.
Right.
It's not like the thick, creamy bar ranch that you want. Ranch there's 2 different levels of ranch,
Is there?
Yes. There's the salad dressing ranch, which is watery and runny, and then there's a good dollopy.
Dipping ranch.
Yeah, dipping ranch, which is, we call it bar ranch, which is more buttermilky and more not as runny. Well, this was runny and gross. And I swear.
So it probably was do they give out ranch as a condiment at most of these places?
Yeah.
Because they probably have that for the salads. So it probably was the actual
that's separate.
salad dressing.
Yeah, that would be like a rectangle thing you'd get for a salad.
Like the squeezy pack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now these nuggets look like they're thin. I've never seen a nugget so thin.
Yeah.
And they felt like they just went right on in the microwave and pulled them right out of the microwave.
Gross.
But they had this gross taste to them, and it's like a processed burntness. Like they tried to make a flame broiled. And I kept, what's that smell? What's the taste? It tastes like burnt popcorn.
You know what? I came across that once at a restaurant. I ordered some chicken tenders, chicken strips or whatever.
Yeah.
And they came out and they were like dark brown.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and they had like a burned taste to them. And it turned out that they hadn't changed the oil in the fryer. It was old dirty oil.
Fryer, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, bars do that sometimes, but that can be good if the bar's then done right. But this was these were microwaved, and I think it's a seasoning they put in there to make it seem flame broiled, or I don't know what they do. These nuggets were terrible. They were the worst thing. I'm done with Burger King. I'm banishing, or at least a Burger King's in Erie. Maybe I'll try it someday in a different city. But Burger King stinks. Salty, gross, disgusting, and they pull you in with that wonderful smell when you drive by a Burger King. There's nothing better in the world when you're driving. You're going down the highway and you go, "Hey, I smell Burger King. Let's go to the Burger."
The flame broiled burger smell.
Yeah, whatever they're pumping out in the air is incredible.
Yeah,
it's not what you're getting.
Yeah, out in Phoenix, I used to like to do Jack in the Box.
Oh, I've never done a Jack in the Box. I need to do a Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box is all right. I mean, but the thing is, they were like always open. You could get breakfast like almost any time of day.
Yeah.
They used to have an ultimate cheeseburger. It was pretty good.
Yeah. How were their prices?
Well, back in the day, I mean, the ultimate cheeseburger was like $5.69.
Ooh.
But it was like 2 big patties. What was it?
Like a Big Mac?
Well, it was like 2 big patties, 3 slices of cheese, and then the bun, and that was it.
Did you get a mid bun?
No.
No mid bun.
No. And you could get it with bacon on it if you wanted.
Okay.
Which is good when it was crispy bacon. Nothing grosses me out more than, well, I shouldn't say that, but undercooked bacon is gross to me.
Yeah.
When it's like floppy and just fatty and
and microwaved.
Ugh. I hate it. Make that shit crispy so it stands up on its own.
Yeah, bacon. I'm done with bacon too. Bacon overpowers.
It sort of does, and I know everybody likes to get on the whole bacon kick, and it's bacon this, bacon that, and it's like, sure, because I got this way with the Jack in the Box. Like, sure, I could spend the extra buck and get the bacon, ultimate cheeseburger. It's not necessary.
No.
The first time I ate an ultimate cheeseburger for lunch,
Yeah.
I was so filled up by that, I didn't eat dinner that day.
Wow.
I was like,
Now,
I'm a stuffed.
how are they with their coupons? Like, do you get coupons in the mail? Like,
I don't know.
oh, you don't know?
I never really did coupons. I got it like so rarely.
Yeah.
Like, once every like 3
But
4 weeks.
like around here, I don't know. Like you get the Val Pack, you get the coupon. You go, hey, look, I got a thing in the mail. You get,
Arby's always throws the coupons.
yeah, Arby's is always good for coupons. I like the art. That's why they keep me coming back, trying stuff.
Because those guys are too expensive. You know what I want to try though? I've never tried is we have Popeye's chicken here in town.
Oh, Popeye's pretty solid.
Is it?
Well,
It's that Louisiana chicken.
yes, their chicken's pretty good. Now I'm gonna say their mac and cheese is bland and crappy. They'll give you like beans. Their biscuits are lame. So anything side.
Yeah. Okay.
All their sides are kind of, but they do have their dipping sauces are pretty unique, and their chicken crispy coating is award.
It looks really good.
Yes, it's award winning.
There was what was I going to say? What was the chicken thing? Oh, there's a chain called Raising Cane's. You ever come across these?
I heard of it, never ate one.
So their whole thing is doing chicken tenders and fries.
Okay.
Chicken tenders and fries is like my go-to bar meal.
Sure.
Like I can, I like some chicken
When in
tenders
doubt,
and fries.
chicken for chicken, yeah.
And I went to Raising Cane's once. It didn't impress me.
No.
It didn't impress me. The chicken was okay. The fries were not that good. And their sauces, their Raising Cane's sauce, I swear to God, it's ketchup, relish, and mayonnaise,
Which would be Thousand Island.
Gross.
Yeah.
It's gross. Or it was just like ketchup and mayonnaise or something. I don't know. It was just gross.
Yeah.
Wasn't because I like a honey mustard
Oh, who doesn't?
With
yeah,
the,
honey mustard rocks.
with the chicken tenders.
Yeah.
And then ketchup for the fries.
But like even Chick-fil-A, they got the sauce. They got different. Their little honey mustard barbecue is good. They got all kinds. Their sauces are award winning.
So I've seen those Chick-fil-A sauces in the grocery store.
Yeah.
They got the Chick-fil-A sauce, which I don't know what that is, but I guarantee it's mayonnaise based.
Yeah.
They got their Polynesian sauce.
Yeah.
And then they got a barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
I can't even see it because it's like a white bottle.
That's true.
Because with barbecue sauce, it's such a wide range.
It can go in all directions, I know.
There's everything from like that Kraft barbecue sauce, which is like gross,
Yeah.
all the way to like a, like a Kansas City style or a Memphis style or a Texas style
Yeah.
or a Chicago style. And they're all different.
And if you go to Walmart, there's a whole aisle of sauces. So, and then you get into the weird srirachas and then Subway's got their own sauces, and Chick-fil-A's got their own sauces, and there's the Guy Fieri sauces, and there's, here we go. Then we're getting on all the barbecue sauces, and there's all the Sweet Baby Ray's, and pretty soon you're overwhelmed. It's like, I don't know what to do. It all seems good, and it all's terrible, and I don't know what,
You're overwhelmed in the sauce aisle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I get lost in that aisle.
Well, I used to get lost in the sauce aisle out in Phoenix because I was trying to find some sort of hot sauce that would replace this custom-made hot sauce that my girlfriend's friend got from somebody in Texas. And he wasn't eating it, so he had given it to us. And the girlfriend never ate it. And so I started eating it. Man, it was good. It was all flavor, a little bit of heat. But we only had like the one little bottle. When it ran out, you can't get more.
And there's so many choices of hot sauce. You can try them all.
There's the habanero, the jalapeno, the sriracha.
It's endless.
Endless, especially out there in Phoenix. Here you get a few.
Yeah.
Out there, there's more than the barbecue sauces.
Yes.
And
you almost got to go. Okay, you would need a whole section of your fridge to be all sauces, and you would literally have to go, all right, this is for chicken, this is my chicken choices, and this is for beef, this is my fries seasonings.
My girlfriend literally found, like at like Ross or something like that, these plastic bins. She got like 3 of them, stick them in the fridge. They're like this wide and like this this
like an
long,
ice tray.
Something like that. No, but they're deep.
Yeah.
We had one just had hot sauces.
Yeah.
There were so many hot. We had Cholula, we had the McElhenney's, we had the.
We've got a lot of good hot sauce. We got good and bad, but
because my girlfriend used to have these dinner party things, and people would bring stuff over and leave it there.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's like you got all sorts of stuff. You're like, what's this? She's like, I don't know. Let's give it a try.
Yeah, people leaving things behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The sauce aisle is quite amazing, though. But if you want to get in a sauce business, that's between salsa and hot sauce, there's just too many choices. You'll never get shelf space. It's just
you go into the grocery store and they have people giving out those taster testings and stuff like that. They should have a taster testing of like barbecue sauces or hot sauces. That's what, cause I don't have the time or the money to be. Cause back when things were cheap, we could, but now it's like an arm and a leg. It's like $5 for a little thing of hot sauce or whatever.
Yeah,
I can't afford. I got a couple things sitting in my fridge that have been there for forever.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I'll give it a shot, and then I'm like, I don't like it that much.
Yeah, and you don't want to spend $5 on something you don't like very much.
Yeah.
Whereas, it'd be nice to have like a little sampler thing, like
exactly,
like a one-off bottle.
Actually, I did see those somewhere. Where did I see those? They had like tiny little McElhenney hot sauce. The Tabasco or whatever.
Yeah, just enough to put on your tongue.
Yeah, they were tiny little ones.
Yeah, they should. Yeah. They used to have those like in colognes. They'd have those little trial things that were they look like little tiny bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like at Target, you go to that travel section, you get like little scopes and like mini toothpaste and stuff like that. Yeah. When you go on a trip, that sort of stuff's like
hell yeah.
That's what you need.
Yeah.
Because you can't take the full one.
I know.
All right, let's move out of grocery store section.
Yeah. Let's see. I didn't really have much to talk about this week. You got questions? You got things? What do you got in your old thing?
Let's wrap up on the fast food thing. So let's rate the top 3. McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. What do you say?
Man, different eras are different eras. But if you're going to go 2026, man. Well, I would have to say, out of those 3, Wendy's is probably the best, even though they're pregnant, because they got a pretty good salad, and they got I would have to say Wendy's would be the best. McDonald's next. Burger King, I think, is just salty shit.
Yeah, see, when I go to Burger King, I usually just get, just basic cheeseburgers and fries. Like, I get like 2 or 3 cheeseburgers and fries. The cheeseburgers used to be like 99 cents. And the large fries
we were having the old school.
and the large fries were like $1.69. So I could get 3 cheeseburgers and fries for like $6.
Yeah.
Now it's like $10.
Yeah. Yeah, you aren't walking out. I don't even get pop or fries, and somehow it's always over $10.
The pop is a complete ripoff.
Yeah, I'll just go. Give me a cup of water.
I mean, I could get a 2-liter soda for like 99 cents.
Yeah.
They charge like $4 for a stupid Coke.
Yeah, it's robbery.
Yeah, it is robbery. Yeah, I usually wouldn't do that either.
Yeah, those big three though, I don't think any of them. I would like to see in my lifetime them all go under.
I would say for me, I like the Burger King. These are eerie rankings. I like the Burger King because I go basic with it.
You don't find it salty?
I haven't had issues with it because, like I said, I just get the cheeseburgers and I get the fries. Sometimes the fries don't have any salt. I got to go home and put salt on them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like these are tasteless. But I like the Burger King. Then I would go Wendy's. I hate McDonald's. There really is nothing I want to eat at McDonald's.
I used to love the McDonald's. I was a McDonald's kid, or not even kid. Even up to the early 2000s, I was doing McDonald's pretty religiously. I was a loyal fan, but somewhere along the line, pre-pandemic, they nosedived because they started trimming down their menu to simplify and raising their prices, and it was getting crazy.
Yeah.
And now they won't even. Their menu stinks. They want you to get the app. You can order off the app, but you know what? Stop trying to get me on the app.
Yeah, I don't want anything at McDonald's. I mean, it used to be like if I have to eat McDonald's, I get chicken nuggets and a chocolate shake.
Yeah, their nuggets aren't bad. I don't really mind their nuggets.
They're not good. They're not good. I just ate chicken nuggets for dinner. They're way better.
Yeah, I make them at home better.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah, I don't have time for fast. Fast food is not, because if you got, say, $12, $13 for a meal, you might as well just go to, we'll just go to the local brew pub, pay $14, and you can get a burger and fries and just call it a day.
Seriously.
Go to your nearest craft brewery.
Yeah.
And they'll hook you up. They'll put it on a breadboard.
Now, if we're talking like Phoenix fast food restaurants, that Carl's Jr., the girlfriend liked that.
I did that in North Carolina. I did Carl's.
And I said to her one time, like, bring me chicken tenders or whatever. Dude, they were some of the, it was like actual chicken, dope breading. It was like, this is from a fast food place? I'm like, these are screaming good.
Yeah.
Really good. I was like, holy crap. And then Jack in the Box was always fairly solid to me. Jack in the Box was my go-to. And after that, Burger King.
Yeah.
Those would be my 3 in Phoenix.
Yeah, I like Arby's if you got coupons.
I haven't had Arby's in so long.
I don't like their fries. The fries get me a little squirrely in the gut. So if you just go for the sandwiches, But
I feel like it always made me sick.
I hate to say Chick-fil-A. I don't care what your politics are. I don't want to ban them because they're Bible thumpers. But you know what?
Okay.
Their shit's good.
It's okay. It's pretty tasty. But I went over there for breakfast and I don't know. I feel like you sort of get over it quick. But the first time I ever had Chick-fil-A, I was like, holy shit, this is good.
Are you okay? Here's one we were bitching about. Our local version of Moe's stinks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were Chipotle for a long time. We're like, you know what? Let's try Moe's. They give you the free chips. Well, the past couple times we're going to Moe's. It's just a dump.
Is it?
Yeah, it used to be all happy and clean and tight. Now it's just loose and goose and
different
ghetto.
ownership or something?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just less checks and balances, maybe.
There used to be the one next to the Value Home Center.
Yeah, that Moe's.
Yeah, you guys used to go there?
Yeah, and it was terrible. It was,
I've seen it. I looked at the menu, but I was like, nothing's grabbing me.
Yeah. I like the Chipotle. I like the old, the football burrito. It's fine.
I've never eaten Chipotle. Huh. I know. But did you see that's what they're putting in there at the Wegmans?
What? Oh, yeah.
Between the new, what is it? What they put in a Starbucks? Dunkin' Donuts?
Starbucks and a Chipotle.
Yeah.
Next to a Wegmans. Wow, that's my zone.
In the bank.
In the bank, yeah. Chipotle's quality.
I hear that. I'm gonna have to look at the Chipotle menu and see if there's anything on there that I would actually.
Not all Chipotles are created equal. I've walked into Chipotles where they've heaped it up, and you got a bowl. You get a bowl instead of the burrito. You do it in a bowl, and it's pretty massive. And then other times I got scrimped. So it all depends how heavy-handed the kid is behind the counter.
It's like a lot of times, a lot of these places, they get too frou-frou with the food, and they just lose me completely. Like it's too much like floofy this and floofy that, and I'm just like, ugh. Like I'm sort of a kids menu eater, you know what I mean? Like I don't need much, you know. But so like they get too crazy with it, they lose me.
Yeah. So you're not going guacamole. You don't like guac.
I don't mind guacamole. That's the avocado, right?
Well, yeah, the green shit.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't crave it. I don't seek it out. But if it's got it on it, I'm not gonna be like, ugh, like with mayonnaise.
Yeah, like Chipotle will charge you extra for the guac.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whereas Moe's is throwing it in free. Moe's will throw in the free chips. You know, and Moe's will have like, oh, they got the soda machine that's digital and has 1,500 kinds of Cokes. You know, things like that. So you think Moe's is going to be the better idea, but their food's just not as good. Chipotle, less. It's more. You know, it's
I'll have to look at their menu and see what's what.
And you go in, there's not a lot of visual distractions. Very industrial and cold in there, you know.
It seems like it.
Which I like it. I like that. But they're always playing some hip, like, oh, you walk in, they're playing Radiohead on the overhead, and, you know, it's like, okay, a little industrial here. Pretty all right.
To that point, hate Subway.
Yeah, Subway stinks.
Subway's terrible. You ever done like a Firehouse or Jersey Mike's?
I have done a Firehouse, yes. I did that pre-pandemic.
Any good?
It was good. Yes, I didn't feel like I got my money's worth, but the sandwich I did get was quality. I just felt like for a half, it felt a little less than a half.
A little 6-incher.
Yeah, it felt like a 4.5.
I used to like that Quiznos because they would toast those.
Yeah,
Toast
that's my gripe with the Subway. If you toast it, I'm in. But if you ain't toasting,
their bread is
I'm
gross.
roasting.
Their bread is gross. I know they like to pimp their bread. I don't know. Maybe it was just back in the day, but oh god, it was gross.
And I like that you could put whatever, but I remember.
And can I just say, I hated the way they used to cut the bread. They used to cut the top of the bread in a V and then stick all the toppings in there, and then you get that little strip of bread.
Oh yeah, the thing that they lay on tobacco. They don't do that anymore.
No?
Now they do the open face.
I hated that. God.
Yeah, it looked good, but it wasn't. Yeah.
No, it was.
No. And I used to, like, I'd get an Italian combo, and then right when you're at the end, you go, okay, that looks good. Can you toast that? And before they toast it, they take this watered down oil and go, and soak it. It's like, what are you doing? You're soaking my sandwich.
Throw it away. Make another one.
Let's go.
Fuck that.
Throw it in the thingy. Yeah, come on, Charlie. Let's go to the toaster.
I don't like salad dressing. Even on my salad.
Yeah.
I don't want salad dressing.
I don't want oil and vinegar because it gets all over everything. It's like grease.
I don't like the taste of it. I don't like the smell of it. If they did that, I'd be like, throw it away. Make another one. You eat that one, I'm not eating that.
Yeah. And all the toasting in the world does not even dry it out. It's just like sog, and then you eat the sog combo. And you're
I mean, yeah, for me, like the McDonald's and the Subway, they're in the same category. Like if that's all there is to eat, I may just not eat.
Yeah.
Because that's how much I don't like it.
Yeah.
I might just be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'll
go to the gas station. I'll get some jerky and some peanuts and some fucking, yeah.
Well, I'm not going that bad. But you know what? Around here, what I've been doing is, because I used to do that back in the day, and try and eat at the gas station. The gas station food used to just make you sick.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, roller dogs.
But now when I come back around here, with the what do they got? The Get-Go?
Yeah, the Get-Go's and the country fairs. And they're pretty nice.
And the Sheets.
Sheets is great.
They love the Sheets.
Yeah.
So when I'm driving down to Pittsburgh, they have the Sheets gas card. So I'm stopping at the Sheets all the time.
Yeah.
So I've been on the spicy chicken sandwich kick.
Yeah.
And
they can be soggy too, though. You got to watch them. They'll sog you up.
No, it's been fairly solid.
They're Bang Bangs. They have a Bang Bang sauce, which is.
Well, they always want to charge more for the sauces and the toppings, and I'm like, it's already expensive. But I did a price comparison. Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich was like $6 something.
Okay.
It's like $5 something.
Yeah.
At Sheets. So I'm like, okay, fine. There's no sense going across the street to Wendy's. I'll just get the Sheets one. Also,
you have the loyalty card. If you got the card and you're working with it, I'm telling you, by the end of the year, you'll be getting. They're always offering me free fountain drink. Oh, free coffee. Free. Come on in, get free this. Make your sub half a sub now. Get a foot long. Pay for a half.
Okay, so you told me that, and so I downloaded the app.
Yeah.
And the app, I don't know if it rolls over at the end of the year or something like that.
I think it does. I had to use my points by the end of the year.
Okay, because I had the app, and it showed like a bunch of points. Because when I go there for the job thing, I'm putting gas in the truck on the company credit card. But I hit it with my loyalty card, so I get the points.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
And And so it showed like I had like a bunch of points, like 9,000 points or something.
Ooh, 9,000. That's pretty good.
900, I don't know.
Yeah, 900. Okay.
And it was there, and I was like, oh, but I need to like link the app with my little card thing. So I had to look up how to do that, right? And it's like, oh, scan the thing with your phone. I scanned the thing with my phone, and then it showed me 0 points. Like I was starting from scratch. But it was right around, New Year's.
Yeah, that might have been it.
So it might have been something like that. I don't know. But I got it linked up now and the thing, so.
Yeah, I like the points. I like when companies use the point. I used to be a big thing. Like, remember when you were kids and we'd get donuts and the donut card and they'd punch, oh, yeah, you got 10 of them, you get a free dozen.
Yeah.
I love that incentive.
Well, Subway was doing that too.
Yeah, I like the Subway card. I like, I like when companies give you incentive like that, and actually have it pay off and not chintz you.
Yeah, it does make sense for stuff that you're going to like all the time or something.
Yeah.
Like a Starbucks. Like,
yeah, Starbucks.
For what they charge for the stupid coffees, like, they should make it like every 13th one is free or something.
Yeah, no, they don't. They might give you a free pump of vanilla or something here and there, but
so
no.
chintzy.
Yeah.
So chintzy. I don't see why people even waste their money with that overpriced coffee crap.
It's good. I like it.
I don't know. I guess. I don't drink coffee. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, so, but that's not to say, but we just got done bitching about companies like McDonald's wanting your app information. Download the app.
McDonald's doesn't need it.
Yeah, fuck McDonald's.
I don't need McDonald's app, and they don't need my info. Like, screw them.
I know. I hope McDonald's goes out of business in my lifetime. You think they will? Out of those top three we listed, Wendy's, Burger King, or McDonald's, which, if you have to go, Mike predicts, which one would go under first?
Well, it's not really me predicting, but I have been seeing like reports that McDonald's has been losing market share and money for a long time.
I think they're global.
For like 20 years. Yeah, and I think they get by on a lot of the global stuff.
Yeah.
But I think here in America, they've really been losing a lot in the last 20 years.
I wonder.
Have you ever seen the videos on YouTube where people compare the McDonald's from different places?
No, but I would watch that because I am fascinated. It's like Pulp Fiction. What what they call it? Casino Royale.
Yeah, Casino Royale. Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. Yeah.
I watched this one where it was these two dudes. The one dude was up in they were up in like Niagara Falls.
Right.
And so one dude went to the McDonald's on the American side, and the one dude went to the Canadian side.
Ooh, interesting one.
So
they met in the middle and compared?
Yep, they did.
There we go.
They got a whole bunch of food.
All right.
They had certain things that they both got the same thing at each place. And then they each got things that you could only get at this one and not the other one.
What a fun one. I'd watch that. Okay, Now who is the clear winner?
There was no clear winner.
Huh. They both had their pluses and minuses.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's sort of.
What was Canada doing differently?
Canada was doing, like, I can't really remember, but it was something like, and this is going to sound dumb, but they had like maple flavored stuff, or stuff like that. You know what I mean? Which goes with the whole Canadian thing. That's the leaf on the flag is a maple leaf.
Yeah, or maybe maybe they had breakfast sandwiches or something like a maple kind of maple syrup kind of waffle bun.
Yeah, and there was something about like when they made their breakfast stuff, it just tasted fresher and like actual food rather than the sort of over here the McDonald's it's always like those fake eggs or something like that.
Yeah.
You can sort of tell. Where it seemed like they were using actual fresh ingredients over there in Canada or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that sort of stuff. But the fascinating thing with McDonald's is McDonald's all around the world, they have severely different offerings.
I know. I always hear those stories like, oh, you should go to McDonald's in Japan and then the one in Singapore, and they got everything from McPizzas to octopus.
Yep. Yep. Because even like the McDonald's in Hawaii, like look up a video of like the McDonald's in Hawaii.
Okay.
Because they have like Spam sandwiches and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, because Spam's a huge thing in Hawaii. I don't know if you know that, but
I like Spam. Other than it being salty, you get low salt ham, a low salt Spam, the low sodium version.
I haven't had
it. Good.
I haven't had it in forever.
Yeah, we used to fry it. I used to fry it.
I think because of all the military installations down there, they used to always have Spam all through Hawaii, and so now it's sort of been adopted into the culture.
And ham, and little cubes putting on the pizza.
That's it. So it's like if you There's videos on YouTube of like, McDonald's, Hawaiian McDonald's, stuff like that.
Huh.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, maybe I will watch that. I don't like McDonald's, but I think I'm done with McDonald's. But that's fun. That's entertainment because I know what McDonald's tastes like. We all know it's in our lexicon.
It's gross.
We've been eating McDonald's since we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do sort of tailor themselves to the local market. Like the McDonald's over in like Tel Aviv, Israel, like has like falafel, like McDonald's falafel or something like that. You're like, oh, cow.
McFalafel.
Yeah.
Yeah. McShawarma.
McShawarma. Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Yeah.
It's fun regional stuff or whatever that works. All right. But speaking of ranking stuff, like we rank the fast food restaurants.
Okay.
How about this for a ranking?
Sure.
Of these three, rank these three. Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy, Price is Right. Go.
Wait. Wheel of Fortune.
Jeopardy, Price is Right.
Oh, well, Jeopardy won.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because it's quality intelligentsia.
Okay.
Wheel of Fortune. What's the other two?
Price is Right.
Wheel of Fortune. Next.
And then Price is Right last?
Price is Right last.
Really? I would go...
Only the reason I say Price is Right last is because, well, we used to know, okay, Middle America pays this much, California prices. So, you're going, how much does that washer and dryer cost? Well, they're in California.
You're right.
Remember thinking that to your head?
Oh, yeah.
Or how much does that boat cost? They are in California.
Yeah.
But now, who knows?
No,
Prices are out the roof. Since the economy's all in wackadoo right now, I wouldn't know what heads or tails of what's going on.
I know.
No, Price is Right second.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then what? Wheel of Fortune third?
Yeah, and Wheel of Fortune, I did catch it the other day. Seacrest was on. Seacrest took over for, what's the next? Sajak.
Pat Sajak.
Yes, no more Sajak. Sajak was a little mamby-pamby. I didn't like Sajak. He was just campy. But, I got it. What's his name is good. He's good.
Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest. I'm Team Seacrest.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
It's pretty all right.
I would rank them, Price is Right. I always thought it was fun with all the different games that they have and all that sort of stuff, calling people out of the audience. I always thought The Price is Right was a good time.
Yeah, there's a lot of variety in it. Yeah. Like it changes visually, so it's not the same thing the whole time.
Yeah. I always liked Price is Right. And then Jeopardy, because, the questions are sort of interesting. And
you don't feel dumbed down watching it. You actually feel smarter when you're done.
If you know some of the answers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they're asking like, English lit questions. I'm like, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, meh. Wheel of Fortune to me is like a word search.
Yeah.
It's like it's pretending to be like the Jeopardy crossword or something, but
yeah,
it's a word
and
search.
You're at the mercy of the idiocy of they're either like, oh, they're going to solve the puzzle immediately, or you're yelling at the TV like, you're an idiot. Come on.
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune is just, God, it literally is like a time suck. It's just killing.
Yeah, and waiting for the wheel to go tick, 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 and the wheel to slow down. All that, it's killing time. Come on, let's get to the old guess the letter here.
Yeah. Although, speaking of that, which reminds me, remember the old like $20,000 pyramid?
I remember pyramid, yeah.
$25,000 pyramid, $100,000 pyramid.
Sure,
there were different iterations.
Sure. Yeah, I remember it.
Daytime version, nighttime version.
Yeah, I wasn't very good at it, but I remember watching other people be good at it. Sure.
I always like when they had like the regular peeps paired up with celebrities.
I thought I always had a celebrity on it, or a B-circuit celebrity. Yeah, I think so.
I think that was the thing they did with Password. Betty White's husband was the guy who brought Password to TV.
Yeah. Well, Password had a resurgence. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon brought Password back.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Because they started that like way back in the 50s or something like that.
Yeah, they're doing Password, and then, and then Kiki, what's her name, is...
Kiki Palmer?
Yeah, Kiki Palmer. Yeah. But no, but Password back in the day was pretty all right. But Pyramid was a little bit more different. Okay, let's go Pyramid. Let's think $20,000 Pyramid?
Well, that's the thing.
$100,000 Pyramid?
It's always the same show, but they had different dollar amounts.
Okay.
Like, I think when I was a kid, it was the $20,000 pyramid.
That's what I was wondering, yeah.
And then it got to be like the $25,000 pyramid, but then they had an evening version of it, because Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy always came out like 7:30, something like that.
Sure.
So they came out with an evening version, and then it was a $100,000 pyramid.
Yeah.
Like Dick Clark was hosting at that
point. Yeah,
it'd
be like after Joker's Wild, it would go Joker's Wild and that,
Who was the host for Joker's Wild?
Oh, fuck, I forget the guy with the big glasses. And
Tom something?
Yeah, I almost could picture him smoking.
Smoking. All right, so speaking of $20,000 pyramid.
Sure.
I was just thinking of this $20,000 pyramid because I think that's what it was when I was a kid, watching this sort of stuff.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
All right. Let's do a couple real quick pyramid type situations.
All right.
All right. So, all right. I'm going to throw some things out at you.
The password is?
No, I'm not doing passwords. It's pyramid. So I'm going to say some things.
Sure.
And then you have to find out what's the commonality between all these types of things, right? Like, for example, if I go a fire extinguisher, a fire truck, a hospital sign, or,
Hospital sign. Fire truck.
sunburned skin, or
Things that are red.
that's it.
All right.
Okay, so it's like that sort of thing, right? All right, so all right, let's try this one. Let's see,
All
see if
right,
we
let's
can get
do
this.
it.
All right, how about this? Skis, extra luggage.
Things you put on the top of your car.
That's it.
All right.
Things you strap to the roof of the car.
All right.
All right. How about this one? Spare tire. Your luggage. Extra fluids.
Things you take with you on a trip.
Clothes.
Things in your trunk.
That's it.
All right.
That's it. There you go. All right. How about one of these ones? Empty boxes, a ladder, paint cans.
Things in your garage.
That's it.
All right.
There you go. All right.
All right. I got a couple for you.
Oh yeah, you got some.
Oh, I got a few. Look at that. I did my homework.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Here we go. We'll try this one. Boots. Scarf. Mittens.
Things you need for winter.
All right. That's easy. Too easy. Too easy.
I was thinking along that line too. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
almost did that one myself.
All right. Okay. Cup of noodles. A triangle of sandwich.
Things you'd take with you for lunch, for work lunch.
All right. There we go. Close enough.
Yeah?
Close enough.
What'd you
Yeah.
get? What was it?
Things you eat at lunch at work.
Yeah, work lunch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
Portable food.
All right. How about, well, I can't say the word, so we're going to have to go car. Roller skates.
Things with wheels.
There we go. Things
right.
with wheels. All right.
All right. Let me throw one back at you here.
All right.
All right. How about this? This one may be silly. Yeah, fuck you. You and whose army?
Things you say to a bully. Things you,
Bring it on, tough guy.
things you'll hear in Minnesota. People.
Go ahead, take a swing. Go ahead.
Things you'd say to a bully.
It's actually things that you hear when a drunk fight is brewing.
Okay. All right. Things you hear in Minnesota.
All right. How about this?
Okay.
How about getting dessert or coffee? Laying down your knife and fork. Asking for the check.
Oh, polite things to do on a date.
No.
Things you
Saying, oh, I'm so stuffed.
things you do after dinner.
Yeah.
After you've eaten.
Things that signify the meal is over.
Okay.
Yeah. How about this one? Hot dog. Peanuts. Beer.
Things you eat at a ballpark.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. I got one I got two more.
right.
Okay. Surfboard.
Things at the beach.
All right, you got it in one guess. That was too easy. All right.
Well, I mean, surfboard's pretty,
Yeah, I know. That was pretty obvious.
The beach or the surf shop, and that's about it.
Yeah. All right. Flour.
Flour with a W or flour with a U?
You.
Okay.
Garlic. Cheese. Sausage.
Cooking ingredients?
Pepperoni. Tomato sauce.
Wait, what are we doing? Pizza toppings?
Yeah, it's ingredients you need to make a pizza.
Yeah, okay.
All right, there we go.
All right.
That's the extent of my big dumb glasses.
All right, I got one more. One
right.
more I could try if I could come up with some examples for this one.
All righty.
A cop when you're driving home from the bar.
Things that make your butthole pucker.
An IRS auditor.
Things that make your butthole pucker.
An ex-girlfriend.
Things that make your butthole pucker.
Your parents when you're all messed up.
Oh, things to make you apologize.
Your boss when you called out of work.
People who stink.
No, it's people you don't want to run into.
Oh, there we go. All right.
All right, there you go.
Which would be a little much like make your butthole pucker.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so there's some fun $20,000 pyramid type
All
things.
right.
Because I always sort of like that format of just like naming random things and then what's the connective tissue here?
That is. But next time we'll have to get a little bit more into it. Like, you'd have to go sebaceous gland.
Yeah, it's sort
You'd
of,
be like, what?
It's
things
sort of
that
tough, It's tough coming up with
organs of the snake.
It's tough coming up with the things because I was thinking that things you need for winter, as well.
Yeah, that's pretty on the surface. But yeah, I guess if you went in, yeah, like I said, you wouldn't want like, the anatomy of a goat,
Yeah, it's tricky because you need to be sort of specific, but not too specific.
Right.
Like I was going to say like, jackets, umbrellas,
Now, when they did this in Pyramid, they would have two teams.
Right.
So if me and you were partners, I would be doing that, and they would have timed it till I called it right.
Yes.
And then the next team gets up, and they have to beat my time.
Well, it was like you had to do 3, 2, and 1. So like 6.
Yeah.
You had to do 6.
6 subjects.
Yeah, in like 2 minutes.
Right.
So it was really like, you want to try and get it, as fast as possible.
Okay. All right.
Racing the timer.
All right.
Yeah, it was always a fun thing.
Well, let's go. Let's wrap it up. We've got a Shlicketty review to do, guys.
Okay. All right, so that's cool. Hope you guys had fun. Like, subscribe, share it with a friend. We want to increase our viewership. Send us an email. Say hi.
Yeah.
If you guys ask us questions or ask us for advice or tell us a cool, fun story or something like that, we can mention it next episode.
Yeah.
We just like to hear
Here's
from you
another
guys.
thing I noticed.
What's that?
All the people that comment, I don't think they even subscribe. They just watch our show. We've got fans and friends who watch our show, but they aren't the ones who subscribed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's not subscribing? What are you doing?
Well, definitely hit subscribe, and as everybody says, click the little bell so you get the notification so that when our apps come out...
It helps us out. It's not going to change your algorithm any.
No, actually, by if you like the video and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to it, that really helps our channel. Because the more you hit the like button and subscribe, YouTube will recommend our videos to more
other people. But if you're not doing anything and you're just going, hey, that's funny. If you listen every week, but you're not doing anything, that's cool. Thank you. But it's not the algo.
Yeah.
Isn't pushing us up in the air. It's like a paper airplane, man, and our paper airplane's starting to downwind. We got to get some updraft.
Yeah, because the thing that works against us is our podcast isn't focused on one topic. We're not doing true crime. We're not doing food, food blogs or something like that. So we're just sort of like a general random topic sort of thing. So the algorithm really doesn't know how to classify us or stick us into a silo of types of shows. So by liking it, subscribing, leaving comments. Not leaving comments, not so much. I like it, but the liking and subscribing really helps.
It helps.
It really helps the channel grow.
Please.
So yeah, please go ahead and do it. As everybody says on YouTube, it costs you nothing. It's a tiny little thing that you can do, but it means the world to us.
Yes.
So all right, cool guys. Have fun. Hope you had fun. We'll see you guys next week for some more chatting and stuffs. And send us a message. So, wait.